In this video, I'm going to be talking about if car interiors could be coming to Erlc. It's a very talked about topic, so if you do enjoy, please do make sure you drop a like and also subscribe, but let's get straight into it. Okay, so I did make a video on this quite a while ago, and I believe it was actually before the summer update last year, and obviously the summer update is approaching now, so I'm making this video to talk about it once again, because the summer update is kind of a perfect time to add car interiors, and I'll talk about why. So in Erlc, we don't have car interiors on any vehicles except a few that isn't really classed as an interior. I'll show you them in just a moment. For them to add interiors to their cars, they would have to redesign every single one of the cars. So this car here would have to be completely remade in Blender or however they make them, completely take out these windows and add an interior. If we go in first person, everyone knows this, there is no interior. If they wanted to add an interior, they would have to completely change how they are designing and making their vehicles, because it's a completely different thing and it's not as simple as just adding a few parts in here to make an interior. They have to completely redesign all of their vehicles. Now, there are a few vehicles that sort of have an interior. Obviously we have the lawnmower here. This isn't really an interior, but it kind of does. It has like a little steering wheel here, but that's also because it's got no roof. But there are also a few vehicles that I think should have interiors. So I don't think Erlc or the developers should go through every single vehicle and redesign all of them, because that is stupid. They are not gonna do that. You can forget about that if that's what you want. But I think what they could do is at least add it for the convertible vehicles. So I know in Greenville they don't have car interiors, but for their convertible vehicles they do, and they do have car interiors for them vehicles. And we do have a few vehicles like that in Erlc. For example, this one here, I made a video on this one last year. This is what I talked about when I was making this interior video last year, and this car here, it's perfect for an interior. All they need to do is make a little button where you can take this roof off, which again, I understand they would have to redesign the vehicle, but if it's an update that a lot of people want, then there's nothing wrong with redesigning a vehicle or something. I think it would be pretty nice. So if they just make it so you can take this roof down and then inside you have a really nice interior. You can see this vehicle does have somewhat of an interior. We have like a little wing mirror, not a wing mirror thing there, but like, you know what I mean, with like a little mirror where you can see in the back. Then we have like these two little things up here. So very nice. This has been in the game, like these things, for many years now. A lot of people do know about them, but it's very exciting because I think interiors for convertible cars would be really cool. Like, I'll put a picture on screen now of the interiors in Greenville on some of their vehicles, and they do just look absolutely incredible. I really like how Greenville do their interiors, and especially on like the Mercedes, as you can see, it's really nice and it's very realistic as well. And I don't see a problem with having interiors on convertible cars. I think it would be a very good thing, because especially for the summer, convertible cars would be really cool. Imagine being able to take the roof off in some of the cars in Erlc. Imagine how cool that would be, and driving around in the summer update with the new map expansion, cruising around the map with all your friends, robbing some things, doing some crimes. That would be really fun, and I think that would be a very nice feature. And obviously interiors, like I said, for every vehicle would be a very bad idea. But for some cars that have, like, for some convertible cars, it doesn't even have to be all, but just for like the most popular convertible cars, it would be really nice. And they can even add some convertible cars as well, and that would just make it a whole lot better as well. But let's have a look at some cars in Erlc that do have interior. So the first one is obviously over here. So another car actually that would be really nice for interior is the limousine. So if I unwanted myself, here we go. And then if we run out here and if we spawn in the limousine, so I think interiors on the limo would be really cool. I'm sure all of you know what a limo looks like on the inside. Again, I'll put a picture on screen now if you don't, but imagine that in Erlc. Imagine going in first person and just seeing like all them colourful lights and all the seats and having like loads of people sat down and stuff. That would be really cool, especially if you could like open the doors as well. That would be really nice, and only for a few vehicles. I don't think it would cause them any harm. I just think it would make it look really nice, and it would add to the game definitely, especially for like live streams and stuff, when people are like waiting with a limo for YouTubers and stuff. We get in and there's just like loads of cool lights and seats, and everyone can sit next to us and we can see everyone inside the limo. That would be really cool. But yes, back onto the actual topic. There are vehicles that do have interiors. So the shuttle bus does have an interior. You can go inside the shuttle bus. Obviously, it kind of makes sense. You do kind of have to. If we open the doors there, and we can run around, and you can see we can actually walk in here. Now, admittedly, the interior is not the best, I must say. There has definitely been better interiors in Roblox games before, but it's still pretty cool. I also don't like how 2 seats is 1 seat, but oh well, I guess that's just Roblox for you, the Roblox characters, I guess. But yes, this does have an interior, like I've already said. We also have like a little steering wheel over here, which it would be cool if like when you turned, the steering wheel actually like turned with it. But you can see when I turn the wheels, that doesn't actually do that. There are a lot of Roblox games now that do that. But to be honest, whilst I do think interiors would be cool, and I have been like trying to give many reasons why they would be cool, I also think that it's a bit excessive. At the end of the day, ERLC is not a driving game. Emergency Response Liberty County is a police, fire and EMS roleplay game where you are meant to do crimes and then police will arrest you, and you can either be that police officer or that criminal. And then there's also the side jobs, like all the civilian jobs and the roleplay jobs and the fire team and the DOT team and ambulances and hospitals and all that kind of thing. The main point of the game is police roleplay, and they do heavily focus on that police aspect of the game. And adding car interiors would kind of just like push away from that aspect. Yes, it would be very, very, very cool, and it would be very nice to see, and it would add a lot to the game. And I've just got wanted, great. But I do think that it would be really, really nice if they did add some interiors for cars, but like I said, it would kind of not meet the aspect of the game. And I also think on one hand they should put that time into actually focusing and developing some actual nice features for the police team and the criminal team, and adding new buildings, focusing on map expansions and new cars themselves rather than just focusing new interiors. But if they're gonna do new cars, new convertible cars, they should add interiors for. I think that would be really, really, really nice. And also with the Tesla leak we got as well, Teslas do come. I think some Tesla interiors would be really, really nice, and they can also add that Tesla convertible car as well. That would be very, very cool. But that is all I have for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about convertible cars coming to ERLC, and car interiors in fact coming to ERLC. If you did enjoy, please make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. We're on the road to 100k. We're very, very close now, so please do make sure you subscribe. But yeah, make sure you join my Discord server at discord.gg/amaze. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at AmazePlays_, and of course follow me on TikTok at AmazePlaysYT. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.